Gundam enthusiasts, this is Gundam Legacy Extreme, and I am here today to finally review this guy. I kept my Monday deadline as promised, and now you all get to enjoy him. Oh yeah, I don't have the MS cage done. Sorry. I'm going to wait till I can get myself an Action Base 1 before I put together the MS cage. Forgive me for that little problem. But now, it's time to enjoy Master Grade Unicorn Gundam with the MS cage. HD color version. Let me take off all of his weapons, and I will get to his review. And we're back. And oh my god, is this thing gargantuan. I was shocked. I mean, here's a size comparison. With my shit just fell. Put that down there. My just reviewed custom painted Blood Exia, Master Grade. Just get him standing upright, not hunched over. There's the two of them standing side by side. And Exia is about an average sized Gundam height, if I'm correct. So yeah, you can see, you can just get the feeling that this thing is a monster. You go into combat again, if you were to go into combat and see this thing, you're probably gonna scream, shit your pants, and then run. But yeah, let's get away from the rambling and start with the articulation, because that's probably the one thing everyone's curious. Because this one isn't the Verka. So I did use one set of Verka parts, and that's pretty much the side pieces on the head, because the ones that they tell you to use broke on me. Not when I was taking them up the tree. They broke when I was transforming him into destroy mode, because this is how I'm going to display him. I'm probably going to get a MG Unicorn Gundam to display him with. But yeah. Anyway, let's start with the articulation. Arms will rotate 360 without a problem. They will go out about that far. They don't go any higher up. Oop. Yeah, unfortunately, being in destroy mode, pieces will tend to fly around. And he is very tight because no polycaps. This is the first Master Grade I've built that doesn't have polycaps. Arms will rotate. Hands will rotate, wiggle. Arms will rotate below the shoulder. Bends at the elbow at 2 points. Not a lot, but still good enough. Waist, unlike the Verka, can rotate 360. Head can look up about that far, probably a little higher if you use the OVA head instead of the Verka head pieces. Down about that far. Will rotate 360. You don't really have to watch out for the V-fins because of the angle. This V-fin that I'm using is the stationary V-fin. I tried to use the one that can fold open and shut, but unfortunately it wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to stay folded all the way. Also, I painted the V-fin with Gundam marker, and then once it dried completely, I waited about a day, I went into all the nooks and crannies with gray Gundam marker. Unlike most of my Gundams, except for the V-fin, this one I didn't paint, add any custom colors to. This one I just colored straight up. This one all I did was just panel line with my gray Gundam marker. Outline all the gray bands on the handles with Gundam marker, with gray Gundam marker. The outlines were 5 point. This was my actual paint marker. The V-fin I colored gold because I didn't like those yellow foil stickers, and then I went into those with the fine point marker. And then these pieces on the chest, I colored over completely with black Sharpie marker, and then I wiped it away so that they can get this deep outline. I didn't do it with the rest of the pieces because I did this first, and then I just decided not to do it for the rest of them because I kind of forgot. Anyway, the waist there's this clip that you use to lock it when you're transforming, but it allows, once you unhinge it, it'll allow for a little more motion, but of course the pain in the butt to get back. I'm not going to deal with it. And yes, open up cockpit. As you can see, Banager Link's feet. Yeah, you will tend to accidentally untransform parts, just so you know. Both front, back, and side skirts are all separate in motion. Legs will go forwards, about that far, back, about that far, out, once you get the arms out of the way, that far, and the knees will bend about that much, but I can say, until I haven't seen his legs go make a full 180 in the series. So unlike most people who have a thing against his legs not being able to bend a full 180, give it a break. His legs didn't do that in the movie, as far as I know. And that's about as much as I think his legs bent in the movie. And yes, I'm going by the 14-minute episode that I saw of the 14 minutes of part 2 I saw at the anime convention. Okay, good. I didn't knock any important parts off. Alright, that's about it for articulation. I know this video is probably short, but I'm going to cut it here. And I'm going to go into a part 2 for his accessories. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll go into a part 2 for his accessories, and then part 3, I'll go over transformation into unicorn mode, and then if I have time, I'll do his articulation unicorn mode. If not, I'll cut it into a part 4.